Hello, my name is Anthony Roberts. I'm the facility manager here at Kern Health Systems. I'm a retired Senior Chief Petty Officer, served 20 years in the Navy. I was a Senior Chief Fire Controlman. My team and I, we maintained and operated shipboard weapon systems, missiles, gun systems, and the like. My last duty station was Naval Training Center, San Diego, often called 32nd Street. Served on 3 guided missile frigates. The last one was USS Reed, which was decommissioned and sold to the Polish Navy. Our first one, which is probably the one I'm most proud of, was the Rodney M. Davis FFG 60. I commissioned that ship. It was named after a Marine who served in Vietnam and was killed in that war, performing heroic acts. My most notable deployment was when I was assigned to USF Jarrett, FFG 33. We were deployed and we were part of the first Persian Gulf War. We were there when it kicked off. There were 2 occasions when we came under fire. Also, we spent many days operating in active minefields. Another most notable deployment was when I received my golden shellback qualification or initiation when you cross the international date line while on deployment. On that particular deployment, we were all often told, they can never take your birthday away. They took my birthday away that day because we crossed the international date line on my birthday and we skipped right over it. I really have fond memories of those and some that are not so fun. So as I prepared to get out of the military, I spent roughly about 5 years preparing to get out and really had no idea what I was going to do. I was going to end up working for a defense contractor, working like McDonnell Douglas or Raytheon that had radar systems. I worked with a headhunter while I was transitioning out. The headhunter asked me, what did I think about working for Target? And I said, well, I don't know anything about retail. And then he said, no, it's not retail. It's distribution. And I said, well, I don't know anything about distribution. I mean, I was a weapons guy, right? He said, no, it's not distribution. It's maintenance within a distribution center. I said, well, I know about maintenance. And so I never really realized that there could be opportunities for me coming out of the military with my electronics and weapons training in organizations like a Target, but that really opened my eyes to the possibility of how I could leverage my training opportunities out in the civilian world. The challenges that I faced was just kind of not really understanding the opportunities that were available to me. But again, working with a headhunter kind of opened my eyes to the possibility. After transitioning though, being an E8 or Senior Chief Petty Officer in the Navy, you're often in charge of large groups. But I had to get used to working with smaller groups and at potentially a lower level of leadership than I was used to. After, becoming accustomed to that and making the adjustments, it's been relatively smooth sailing after that. So. If I have any advice for veterans, I would just recommend, tap into the resources that are out there available. Things like the service organizations, like the VA Medical Center. Those organizations were very helpful for me and helping me transition to civilian life. Particularly at the Veteran Service Organization, I tapped into the Kern County Veterans Association. They really helped me prepare my applications for disability. Went relatively smooth considering some of the stories that I've heard from people that were trying to do it on their own. There are resources out here, tap into them, don't be afraid to use them. Fortunately for me, I found some that were very helpful very early and probably helped me to avoid having to use other resources. There are other military people out there. They can share their experiences with you. I love sharing mine with anyone that want to listen to me. There are resources out there. That's my main message. Tap into them.